some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night, got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here on screen. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it.
Good evening, and welcome to the Loot Cave. Tonight, I am your host, Armalite, and I am joined with my co-host, ZacBoyRD, and we also have two guests with us, our boy Hungry and LT, which he changed his name to Pink Floyd. But you guys can go ahead and join in and introduce yourselves a little bit.
Yo, what's going on? ZacBoyRD over here, co-host for the Loot Cave. Take 2 on this one. Thank you, Armalite.
We're going to talk about this, okay? We're going to discuss this fuck up, okay? So, like I said, we have Hungry with us, and we have LT. And our first topic tonight is going to be our... basically the good, bad, and ugly of our experiences with clans. Well, but first, we're going to talk about our mishap that we've had. Tonight, this is our 3rd episode so far, and we're going to be making this a thing. Every Friday night, we're going to be doing an open mic night. So expect this. And we actually learned a really good lesson tonight. And we actually figured out that, hey, maybe we should make sure everybody's audio actually fucking works. And it wasn't until, Hungry was on a rant, and he
5 minutes.
For, good 5 minutes, and it was good shit. I was it was empowering. But the problem is nobody can hear him. And shout out to my boy, FatUnit. He hit me up and he was like, yo, we can't hear the guest. We can hear you, we can hear Zach, but we can't hear the guest. So we ended up having to stop the stream, delete the stream, check everybody's audio, which that took a minute because we couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong. And it was actually within the chat settings that they had to change over to make sure that it was allowed all the time. There was the magic button that allows where everybody could be heard. So anybody else that is trying to do something like this, make sure to check that, especially with your guests. And also maybe do a recording and everybody say their names and say mic check or something so that you guys know that everybody could be heard before going live, especially on YouTube. So... like I said, tonight's first topic that we're going to start off with is going to be about clans, and we're going to go back the way that we came, and we're going to start with Hungry, and he's going to share some of his experiences. Hungry, are you here?
Yes, I am here, nice man. I also want the record to show that I may or may not have been the one that helped out fix the issue, so I just want that to be reflected.
Yes, you did help.
Please.
You finally figured it out. So
I think that's what they're called.
You got it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not an idiot.
So
I am an idiot, but
So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do this, and Hungry, go ahead and share some of your experiences that you've had within clans. I know you went on a really good rant there on the first try, but we're going to retry this again. So just do the best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. So.
All right, Stage Fright Part 2. Let's get it. All right. So, my experiences with Clan have been very few and far between. I mean, I was part of an Xbox Clan early. Well, that was, I would say, later in my career during D1, or later in my career of D1. Earlier. Again, small clan, nothing too much. It was mainly just running Nightfalls. It was like, I think, 4 of us. When I was on Xbox, great communication. Everybody was always on, and if everybody wasn't on, there was always someone you could fall back on. Like, hey, Andy, you want to run that sweet Nightfall with me? Sure thing, John. I gotcha. Which was great, and I loved it. And
right.
I miss it, and I missed it terribly. Had a lot of issues with Xbox, so that just obviously not trying to go after Microsoft, because God do not have the cash for that lawyer. So moved over to PlayStation 4, and just got a bunch of buddies to give the game a shot. This was way back in vanilla Destiny 2, when there wasn't, we had fixed roles, the dreaded fixed roles. There was only like 5 good guns. And everything like that. We ran a raid or 2 every so often. Nightfalls, obviously back then, piece of cake. Anyone could have done them. Unlike today, God bless. And it was fun for a while until they stopped playing, which all clans kind of face that problem. Because I'm not gonna lie, I love and hate this game. I just see myself as being, and all of us, like, whoever puts a lot of time into this game, definitely a masochist. I'm sorry, but it's gotta be it. I don't know what else to do. Anyway, then I found this merry group of gentlemen and scholars, and found the clan that I have been searching for. Like, people who communicate, love playing the game, love running stuff, be it, PvE, PvP, PvE, PvP, I guess.
PvE, everything. It's
I swear I'm not.
But don't forget, Hungry. Right. But don't forget, Hungry, how this all kind of went about, right? Between me and you.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I swear to God, it was like looking for a match on Tinder, looking for someone.
No, that wasn't it. No, you're thinking of some other Armor Light, because that wasn't me. But
Probably,
no,
I know about 12.
No, it was on GamerLink, and I was trying to put together a small group of people that I can make content with, and you joined in. Just like, fuck it, I don't care, let's do this. I am in for it. It's like, wow, this guy is actually, I think he's what I'm looking for. But the greatest part about it is when we talked and, discussing about the future, I was in between clans. I was still kind of tethered to my last clan. And then I was kind of being pulled to the other clan. Zach, not pointing anybody out over here.
Amen.
But,
Amen.
I said, kinda.
Yeah. But it was, I was telling you, I was like, I don't care. And this was when I was planning on going back to my old clan. And I was saying, hey, if we're going to do this, I'm bringing you with me. Actually, it was you and one other guy, but he kind of fell off. Like, we don't know what happened. You're the only one that actually stuck. And and I told you, I was like, yo, if we do this, I'm bringing you with me. And if Luma, my old clan leader, cannot if he cannot accept that, then so be it. We're in this together at that point. Especially if we're going to be doing content together. Well, a lot has turned since then, and basically where I ended up in another clan, and I brought you in, so we were still together. I think this the whole full circle thing is fucking awesome, dude. I really do.
Man.
Yes,
No,
full circle
no,
like
man.
an old-fashioned grandfather clock.
Right.
No, man.
Delightful.
No, for real though, like I can't even get over it, dude, because like the first time I met Hungry was like the 10th time I ran Scourge, and we're just like doing our thing, just do.
Yeah.
And Hungry's like, hey, I guess you ran this raid before, huh, guy? And I was like, yeah, I've ran it quite a few, buddy. He was like, me and you were teaming up.
You're my new friend. Text me, please.
You actually
it's
sound like him. That's
exactly why I
hilarious.
did it.
It goes back even further than that because, I mean...
LT, don't even... Bro, we're going to get to you, trust me. Me and you go even further back, all right? And we're going to discuss that, so...
well, it's all about clans, and when you talk about clans, like, and the good, the bad, the ugly, right?
Right.
If you're going to be in a clan, and you're going to partake in that, and you're going to accept the invite and the clan tag, like, you know, like I told you days ago, yo, bro, you start a clan, I'm with you, ride or die, because we've always gotten along. But if you're going to be part of a clan, and this is what I've come across far too many times, if you're going to be part of a clan, play with the clan, be part of the clan. Don't just ride them coattails and accept them engrams. Put in your time, play with your clanmates, and even if you don't like that game aspect, that aspect of the game, like my least favorite, I'm gonna put it out there, is Gambit.
My man.
It's my least favorite. But when a clanmate needs it,
And you got Irma over here dredging.
I'm with
Yeah,
you.
shut up.
I'm with you. Why? Because you're a clanmate. That's what you want. That's what you feel as though you need. So I'm going to help you get it. If you're part of the clan, be part of the clan. That's the biggest. It's the biggest problem I see within clans is even
People
if
don't play
you
together.
don't feel it benefits you, you won't play with your clanmates to help out another clanmate. So why are you part of that clan? If you're not going to help your clanmates out, you're not going to play with them, then why be part of that clan? You see what I'm saying?
This is
No, I
this
feel
is
it,
the
bro.
guy. I gotta tell you guys this. All right, I remember LT or Pink Floyd, should I say? He would not. He probably doesn't even remember this, but I have a weird memory process, and there are certain things that end up sticking with me, and I kind of take along with me as I go. But there is one thing that he did say. We were in a raid together, and it was just horrible. You know, and we were having a hard time getting through the raid together. But LT said something that really stuck with me when it comes to clans.
That
And
had to be Last Wish.
I think it was Last Wish, but
I know
you
it
did
was.
mention that, you know, when we were trying to, you know, recuperate, try to collect our thoughts and shit, trying to get into the game, you made the statement about how we have to think of those who are in the clan that are below us, that are lower light level, because of the way that Destiny has it set up with, if there is a raid completion within the clan, whoever does it, everybody within that clan gets that extra engram. That it's not about us doing the completion. We are here to do it for them.
It's about the clan.
It's about the clan. And that stuck with me. You probably don't even remember that conversation, but I remember that shit like it was fucking yesterday, dude. And that was forever ago. That was straight up forever ago. And it just made so much sense. It's like, that's what I think of anytime that we go into Crucible or any kind of activity that gave us that extra power level. But it was with the clan, that we're not doing it just for ourselves, but we're doing it for those who cannot complete it themselves.
Well, and that's when you think about it, and I'm sure that all four of us in this conversation can agree that not everybody plays on the same level that one another does. Look, no matter how you slice it, there's certain players that are better than me at certain aspects of the game. And you know what? When it comes down to the end of the week is this. Did Gator help me get what I needed? Because I helped Gator get this. Did Blowgun 76 help get this? Because I helped get that. It is a community. It is a brotherhood. It is one for all and all for one. If you're not willing to put in that mindset and that teamwork, then why are you in the clan?
Right.
And that's what it comes down to. Am I right or wrong, fellas?
No, man, that's exactly the same mindset that I went into it as well. It was just like, dude, like we're in this together. Like,
I'm a pretty good raider, right? My strong suit is PvE. I'm by no means am I a slouch when it comes to PvP, but my game set and what I enjoy to do is more on a PvE end. Now, I will go in and play PvP and hold my own. I'm not the best. I'm not the worst. But when it comes to PvE, I would put myself in the top 70 percentile. So if I know that there's players on my roster that are in the top 70 percentile in PvP, I expect them boys to pull, and they're weaker in the PvE division, I expect them to pull for the clan in the PvP, while I will help pull for the PvE. And that's where that all for one and one for all mindset comes into play, because we all play different, and there's some players that aren't as good as others. Guess what? Doesn't make them a bad player. It just means we need to help them out a little bit more than others. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's where the term clan comes into play. And if you're not willing to ride or die with them clanmates, then you shouldn't be in that clan.
And this should just to reiterate a little bit, it's not, and you know, this goes abroad of all different type of video games that we play as a community, and you develop a clan. It doesn't have to be just Destiny. So, but I get it. And in my clan, you know, I don't want to speak out specific names, because this is not to bash somebody or to knock them down, because I feel that, you know, that's not right. You shouldn't sit here and bash somebody. And especially if that certain somebody was like your best friend. So I'm not going to mention any specific names, but we all know who that name is. But that one person did teach me and show me that it's about not only a community, but to possibly build up basically a family, you know, and where we look out for each other. I mean, it's. I would say this is the only reason why that I got into being into clans, because whenever I was playing, I was a big Call of Duty thing. Like all I played was Call of Duty. That's it. And I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't join nothing. And when I played D1, I didn't join no clan. I didn't know there was such a thing. And it wasn't really till D2. And then I seen, hey, there's a clan thing going on here. I mean, I kind of compared it to like Clash of Clans, you know, because my brother-in-law played Clash of Clans and he used to talk about being a part of a clan and that. And I'm just like, okay. But I was always a solo player whenever it came to just about anything. But it wasn't until I played Destiny 2 that I actually got in, and I guess I didn't really go up the ranks, but I kind of did. But it wasn't really until I took the reins and started taking the recruitment part, you know, and started bringing people in.
You were a good. That I'm going to pause you for a second. You were a phenomenal recruiter.
Oh yeah.
The things that you said and the things that you and the way you handled yourself as a recruiter, and the way you brought people in. It all ties into what you said. It's family oriented. That's the way the way you handle business was just a very clean, classy aspect of it. And that is when I left the clan that we were in together, there was a few names that I was like, man, I don't want to leave.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's not push out any specific names if it's going to be.
I'm not going to push out names, but
we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this.
The Alpha of Omega Lights was a clan that myself and Armalite were in together. Armalite recruited me. I just went through a pretty. The only way to put it was I went through a pretty nasty divorce with the clan that I was in because I had some power-hungry buggers that thought that they were better than the rest of the world. And I was kind of reluctant to join another clan. So as Armalite, as a clan recruiter, was like, oh man, we were playing a game. We actually wound up in a lobby together, and he was like, yo, you're a pretty decent player, and I see that you know, play team-oriented. And I was like, yes, I do. And he is like, I'd like you to come join this clan. Why don't you join this party? So I said, you know what? All right, I'll give it a shot. I joined
my old school interviews.
So I joined Alpha the Omega Lights, and everything was good for about a month and a half, right?
It was good for a little bit, but then we've had some issues.
Armalite was always just cool as could be, just the person that we know him to be, guys. And there was a few individuals that were elitist. And I don't play that game because you might be good at one thing, but you're not the best at another. And there's always somebody out there better than you. So don't act like, don't act like your shit don't stink. So I left because I couldn't tolerate that elitist attitude.
But we brought you back.
And it had been about a year and a half. And I took a break from the game because I didn't like the current season we're in. And Armalite hit me up. It's like, yo, bro, been a long time, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, hey, man, how you doing? Good to hear from you. And I was like, I got my partner that's with me. We're a 2-for-1 combo. You get both of us, or you don't get neither one of us.
Oh, whatever. You were like all in on it. It was a done deal already. It was a done deal. As soon as I sent that message to say, "Hey, yo, you want to join this clan?
Well,
go for it."
And what was my state? If you created this clan, and I know you're running it the way you were recruiting, I'm down. But what I tell you, my boy Squirts is coming with me,
And I had no
Squirts is in
problem
the
with
clan.
it. Yeah,
And
and he's
Squirt's in
cool
the
as fuck.
clan.
And he's cool as fuck.
And well, that's my nigga. But we'll leave it at that. You know, that's my dude. But like, and the thing comes down to is you can't be that ass. You can't be that ass, man. Like you said, it's family oriented. Like, Too Hungry, that dude, you know, funny as could be.
I fucking love Hungry, dude. He's like,
got
he's one of my boys, dude.
Man. Got a lot of energy.
Well,
yeah.
not only does he have the energy, not only does he have the passion, but he's got that family-oriented mindset when it comes to the clan too. It's like, you know, and it's like Zach's the same way, and Gator, you know, Gator was always that way. It's not about the individual, it's about the well-being of the clan, and that's what this is about. This topic is about the clan. If you're not willing to play with your clan, help your clan, and work with your clan, look, there's no I in team. There's no I in clan. Nobody on our roster, excuse me, nobody on our roster can complete a raid by himself. Nobody on our roster can complete a pit by themselves. I ain't seen too many people that could complete the pit of
There's one
by
now.
themselves.
There is one now. Good old shout out to the Indomitable Zim for completing the pit of heresy.
Well,
flawless.
Wait. Was he a warlock?
But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. There's no I in team, and there's nobody like. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you think about it with our topic of clan, it comes down to family and togetherness. And it's just nice to be incorporated with a group of guys that don't think they're better than anybody else. And
just here to have a good time, man.
And that's the thing. Look, we all paid the same amount of money for this game. We all paid the same amount of money for the season pass. We're all here for just a good time to pass and get along and have fun. And if you can't do that, then why are you in a clan? And that's where I end my little rant, and I let you guys talk.
All right.
Hungry. Do you want to piggyback off that?
I mean, there is a few things I want to say. I agree with you like 100% on the whole. Like, it is a family. Like, you gotta treat it like a family. Like, you know, if you're able to help somebody and like they need help, like, do it. Just do it. It'll be like, you'll have laughs. It'll be frustrating. I know the first time I tried Heresy, I hate those ogres. I have PTSD. I can't explain it. I hate them. I mean, I'd much rather just drink bleach. Don't do it.
Don't worry, I'll carry you through it.
All right, I love you.
Just get in his backpack, you'll be all right.
Yes, I'll sit in that like.
Just get all the thrall that will follow him.
Oh God,
my precious.
But I am like he is 100% correct on the whole matter that like it is a family orientated thing. Like, you have to be. Like, even if someone's doing something crappy, like, even though, like, I despise Gambit, like, that's a subject for another time, because, my God, I could rant for hours on Gambit.
You own the truth.
But, I mean, bro, like, if someone wants to do it, like, bad enough, I mean, I'll just get my truth, and I'll just go over and have fun. Like, I mean, that's all it pretty much is.
Right.
And... like, yeah, like, just, there's no reason why you should, like, give them the cold shoulder. Yes, there are times where you need to take a break from Destiny. Like, everyone takes a break from their individual games every so often. I mean, I took a hiatus from Destiny because of the current season. Again, subject for a different time. Because, you know, like, I needed something different. And like I do feel like I'm getting back into the swing of Destiny, so it's one of those things that like, you know, if you're available, why not do it? Like I said, it'll be frustrating, but you'll still have laughs. And then when you complete it, it'll be that much sweeter because you could say, me and this one other person, me or these two other people, me and my 5 boyos over here, just slapped that raid boss in the next century. And like you guys will pat yourselves on the back for getting through it. Even if you get new people in your clan and just pull them through it, teach them the ropes, show them what's up. So next time you need someone, or if you need to teach more people, they got your back. Like
Right.
you said, what did Gator help you do this? You helped him do that. You were
Right.
there for each other, and that's essentially what it is. Like it's always being there for when they need you. And if you can't, like, if it's one of those situations where you absolutely can't, then okay, just be there for when they need you next time.
Right.
And he hit like Floyd. You literally hit everything on the nail about being a part of a clan and clan being a family. There's no I in it. Like it is all about team building, and I remember the one day, and I don't know, Arma, if you remember this, I actually thanked you for keeping your promise to me, for pulling me into this clan and like giving me an opportunity to like meet everybody and have fun with everybody, even though a majority of them were
I bet I still have that message. I actually told my wife about that. I was like, wow, I actually made a fucking difference in somebody's life.
Yeah, like,
over a fucking video game, son. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious right now?
It's amazing,
like,
dude. It's amazing.
Like, I never would have thought. I would be in this position. Ever.
Dude,
a leader? Fuck that. Like, seriously? Fuck no. Like, I was always thinking, like, okay, seriously. Me being a leader, like, I always thought of being, like, maybe the right-hand man of a leader, maybe. Kind of like I was in the Omega Alphas. Zach will get to you. Give us a second. You're getting ahead of me. You're beating me to the joke here, okay? Hang on. Just slow down.
I think that's a big difference, Arm. I think that's a big difference, and just let me make this one statement. I don't think that you ever I've ran clans and it sucked. I hate the pressure of it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I will say this about you. I knew you when you were a recruiter, and now I'm hearing you as a clan leader. You never let that title or that responsibility go to your head. That's what makes you different than 99% of the majority of assholes out there running a clan. Is you still have love for the game and still treat people with respect, because you know what it's like to be the low man on the totem pole. So to have Hungry sit there and say what he just said to you, kudos to you, bro, because you know what? I come back a year later, and it's the same exact thing. You didn't let the position change you, which is what far too many people let happen to them. They think, I'm the clan leader, I'm the founder. Go fuck yourself, your opinion don't matter. You never let
You're
that
only
happen.
as strong as your weakest link, and I could tell that to any clan leader out there. That wants to challenge me on that, they can challenge me on that.
But Hungry, am I right? Do you agree, Hungry?
Oh, you're not gonna hear me. You're not gonna hear me like say no to that.
Hey, gents, quick pause, right quick. Shout out to Unit throwing out their hashtag #ArmaBestLeader. Got you.
Oh shit, Unit, you are the shit, boy.
Yeah, here in a little bit we're gonna get him in here.
All right, cool. We'll definitely get his ass in here. It means a lot to me, guys. It really does. And I couldn't be even more happier. I'm going to tell my story a little bit, but I think we should get to Zach at this point.
Let Zach roll.
And I'm going to let Zach roll. Like I said, Zach, let's not point out any specific
No,
names.
I'm not. No, I'm
But
not.
I want you to throw out your experience, and I want you to start from before you left our last claim. I want you to start there, and then work your way through after that.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. Dang. All right. So my first run-in with good old Armalite was me and my buddy. We were looking to join a clan, and he already joined it. And so I was like, "Hey, man, I just want to join one. I'm solo right now. Screw it." So he got me in with Arma to do the whole recruitment process, and he was like, giving us a spill, hey, it's family oriented and stuff like that. We're here to have a good time. We're not here to, judge anybody or freaking yada yada yada. And this was back before I even became like a decent player in almost all aspects of this game. I was mostly a PvE player at the time, but now I'm definitely heavy in the PvP. Definitely.
We're on our way to Unbroken Legend.
Yeah, almost.
I'm already broken.
No, unbroken.
No.
Oh no, bro! I am shattered to pieces.
Nah, I got you. I got you. Anyways, yo, Wormy, I see you on there, by the way. But so, but anyways, went through the whole spill and everything, and Arm was like, yeah, let's play some. I'm pretty sure it was Iron Banner that week that we started, and
Yep.
I was still rocking the old Mata multi-tool and some random SMG.
Yeah, the dad loadout of some sort.
Yeah, the dad loadout. Actually, I'm pretty sure I was still running a Titan at that time too. No, I'm pretty sure it was a Warlock.
But that wasn't until I took over this clan. I'm talking about your experience before that, when you were in the old clan.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm getting to. I'm building up to it and stuff. So it's like we played and everything. This is my whole experience with you from the get-go and going into the clan. All right,
go for
it. So needless to say, we went through and everything, and yada yada. Went through 5 or 6 games that night. He was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna send you the invite. Clan leader's gonna get you in here. Just sit on it for a minute, and then after he approves it, or approves that you can be here, then cool. So I was like, all right, cool. So next go around, talked to the clan leader, got accepted, yada yada, history from there. But I would say everything was going great. I'd say we were in there for maybe 2 months, and things just started hitting the fan, man. Every time a raid would come around, I'd throw my name out there, hey, I want to do a raid and stuff, and I'd always get passed over. Oh, we already got a group going. Don't worry, we'll get you next time. And for some reason, the clan leader and a few others always wanted to be the go-tos for that. And it's just like, well, there's guys out here that need some experience, need some taking through and stuff like that. So it's like, all right, cool. So I just focused on me, basically. During these times and stuff, Arma was kind of absent for some personal things we're not going to talk about, but I understand where he was coming from, so I didn't want to bother him with it. And then all of a sudden, things just started going downhill faster and faster, and I just got sick of it, man. So I was just like, screw this, I'm out. And I mean, after that, a whole bunch of us left, and we created what we got now. And it took me a while. I'd say it took me about a month to talk to Arma when he went solo for a while, doing content and everything, to get him back on the right path of, we need him. We needed him on our side before somebody else snatched him up. Because not only was he a great recruiter, but just his mental aspect, his attitude and stuff like that, and just the way he just carries himself is like...
He is dad.
He is dad, but at the same time, he's probably one of my best friends now, and it's crazy to say that I've got a best friend through I've got quite a few best friends now through a video game that I've never physically met, but I feel like I've known you for years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, and that's just the beauty of it, man. It's like not only did he change Hungary's life, but in some way, shape, or form, he's changed my life. He's probably changed multiple people's life, because as soon as we brought it up to the clan that we wanted Arma to be in here, he was like, yeah. Everybody's like, yes, get him in here. So I was like, okay. So I worked on that for about 2 months and finally got him over. And we've been hooking and jabbing and trying to get going for a while. We're up to 68 members. We're doing a little scrub and seeing where we're at with that, man. Like, and I'm loving it, dude. I love my position. I love where I'm at. I enjoy being his your Arma go-to guy for when you just seem like you're at a crossroads, need some guidance on making some decisions.
Well, there's a reason
there,
for
bro.
that. There's a reason for that. There's a method to my madness, I guess you could say.
Oh, welcome to the club. I still see that pink T-Rex walk down my street. I still don't know what he wants.
What the fuck?
What? Well, see, I think,
But-
I think he zoned out for a minute.
This is all
But-
hinting at the big fact, and I'm so sorry for cutting you off, Zach.
No, you're fine, man.
That a clan, even though to like people who don't really play games hardcore, don't really see like just get on and play and don't really care about the people that are in the game, they honestly don't know. They don't
What they're
expect
missing.
that. Yeah, they don't expect that the person who might be like dead last on the leaderboard for PvP could honestly become one of their closest friends.
Yeah.
Like just through a video game, and like that's probably the best part about a clan is the fact that you can become friends and get so close with someone, and it doesn't matter that they live 3, 4, 5, or even on the other side of the country. Like, you could still be that person's great friend or best friend. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, or even in the aspect of like people just, for instance, like I was just having a shit day one day and I got on and Arma was like, "Yo, bro, like you just sound down," and I'm just like, man, I just had a rough day. I'm just trying to clear my mind and stuff. And sure enough, we weren't even playing the game anymore. We just sat there and talked for like 3 hours, just about my shit day. But it was nice just to get it out of my head and in the open, and just knowing somebody was there to fucking listen to it.
Well, let's get into the I guess.
Yeah, we're on the sentimental shit. Let's get into bad shit.
Well, no, I want to tie this all together for our audience, and maybe kind of put the puzzle piece together. So I started playing Destiny 2, right? And I didn't know how to coordinate with a clan. I didn't know anything about that. I was always a solo player, like I've said. And I turn around and I'm just like, yo, there's a clan thing going on here and it looks interesting. Maybe I'll try it. So what do? I go on Facebook and I look Destiny recruitment, whatever, and I find a page. I join the page and I put a post and boom, 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 boom. As soon as I put a post, these motherfuckers are just hammering me, but like, join my clan, join my clan, join my clan. But there was one motherfucker. His name is No Limits, who is currently in my clan right now. That motherfucker is the one that actually recruited me. I actually responded to him for, I don't know, it was weird. I just levitated towards him. Or gravitated, should I say, not levitated, because I didn't really
Levitate.
Yeah, levitate. I gravitated towards him. Excuse my language. I've been drinking. Anyways, so I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I'm interested. Okay. So he sends me an invite and all that. There wasn't really much to it. So we're doing this whole clan thing. They get me through my first raid, which was fucking awesome. T-Hawk and a few of the other guys that I played with, it was epic. And I was big about it. Well, the my good, bad, and the ugly part of the clan was it kind of boiled down to just me and one other person. John, if you are listening to this, you're my boy. I hope you're doing well. So me and him played like every fucking day. I swear to God, like literally every day. He would blow my shit up as soon as I get off work. So we can get on, and we just 2v2 everything. It didn't fucking matter. We were playing together, and our clan leader would join in on us every once in a while. But we never got a raid together unless if we outsourced it to some of our sister clans or whatever. So, that being said, I got a wild hair up my ass and decided, yo, I'm going to go ahead and start recruiting. Just out of nowhere. And Loomis didn't know any, or I'll just say the name. Loomis didn't know anything. He didn't know anything about it. As far as he knew was there was just me and John, and then all of a sudden he had a full fucking roster by the time I was done. All right, and I started recruiting people, and so on and so forth. I recruited several people. We had maybe 40 people in our clan. It was great. We were doing raids. We did different things. Things were working out good. We had our situations here and there. Especially the certain so-and-so that LT knows who the fuck I'm talking about.
Every family has that black sheep.
We do. But anyways, we moved on, and we got to the point of we had a purge within our clan, and a certain person took half of the clan members away from us. By the time the dust settled and everything, we had I could literally count on one hand how many people we had left. So Loomis and we were kind of down in the dumps, and we're just like, okay. But we expected it. We knew it was coming because of the situations that were occurring at the time. And I started recruiting again. I said, you know what, fuck this. You know, we knew this was coming. We're going to wait till the dust settles, and I'm going to start recruiting hardcore again. And that's where we got a lot of the guys that I have in my clan currently to join. And things were good. Things were looking up. I made my first montage. Things were good. We've had our somewhat of a mishaps here and there, but it wasn't that bad. Until things went kind of fucking sideways, and I don't understand why. Shut. Shh. I'm speaking. I'm telling a ghost story. So anyways, things go sideways all of a sudden because of certain somebody decided to tell people you cannot do something even though you put money into this fucking game. And I don't agree with that. And I've tried to resolve that the best way I can. And it got to the point where I was told, let it be known, that it got to the point of a certain person was saying that the only reason why they were coming to me for their issues was because they wanted to take the easy way out. And that's what really drove it. That pissed me off. It upset me. It's like, whoa, so you're trying to say they're taking the easy way out, so I'm just in your fucking way then, right? And it got to the point where I decided I needed to take a leave, and I guess I needed to step off to the side. Well, from what I've heard, and it must be true, of me being the glue of the clan, people continue to leave. And even before then, people were leaving. And I got sick and tired of rebuilding the same clan twice. I didn't want to do it for a third time.
Well,
So,
that's why
I-
we sit where we sit today.
Well, no. There's a lot more
No,
to
there's a lot more to that.
that. We're not there yet.
The story ain't over.
I'm trying to get there. I'm not trying to waste anybody's time. But we were, and you know what? I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I got to the point of where I went solo, and I was trying to put together a thing called the Fire Team 3, where we would do our content creation. And that's where I found Hungry.
Hello.
Yes. And he's been my boy ever since. Ever since we've been close.
My favorite part is I'm like the stray puppy.
Yeah, right. You were
Like
just
that.
like, you were like,
You're like
you
the
were
puppy
like,
dog
you
that
know what? I don't
everybody
give a
loves.
fuck as long as somebody plays with me. But
You're like, here's a steak. You're mine now, and I'm like, okay.
But no. So we get to the part of I'm soloing, but I lose interest. And one night, I was playing Minecraft. I don't give a fuck. I will admit to it. I was playing Minecraft. Okay? And then Zach hits me up. He's like, yo, I need some help on recruitment strategies, because he's trying to recruit people to his clan. It wasn't his clan, it was actually Professor's clan, which was named Cade's Noodle Boys.
That's right.
That's the name of the clan. It was great.
Noodle Boys.
Yeah, that's the name of the clan it was. So I'm sitting there playing Minecraft, and Zach's like, yo, I need some help, and can you help me trying to figure out how to do this whole recruitment thing, because we're trying to put more numbers on our clan. I'm like, yeah, I could throw some pointers at him. Well, Zach, for some reason, fucking knew I was on a stump, sitting. I was stuck.
You were sitting duck. That's what you were.
For some fucking reason, he knew, which was fucking weird how this whole thing occurred. But we hop in a chat and we're talking, and he's like, yeah, man, he plays it off like, yo, I just want to try to get some recruitment styles. How do you do it? You rebuilt a clan twice, it's pretty fucking impressive. I want to know how to do that too. But I think that was more of a ploy, now thinking about it, of what exactly he was really up to. So we're getting to this point. Of, okay. And he starts talking to me about how, maybe going my own way, and maybe I should, just hop into this clan and take over. Everybody wants you there. How many was it? 12 people?
Yeah, we started with like 12 or 13.
It was like 12 or 13 people in the clan. So it's not that I didn't want to, but I was at I knew what it was going to be cost. I knew the cost. If I do this, I lose a friendship. That's the problem.
But in the same concept, you already lost it.
I lost a friendship of somebody, which was my clan leader, Loomis. I'm not going to say your whole name. Loomis, I hope you're listening to this one day. But I lost a friendship because of this. You were at my wedding, dude. Not really physically. He wasn't physically at my wedding. It was a Facebook Live thing because most of my family couldn't make it. it was mostly in my wife's family, but most of my family. And Loomis was part of my family at this point. So, that being said, I lost a friendship to gain these guys.
And boy, did he...
Yeah.
It was really sweet, but then I was going to make a joke. But then
No, it's fine. No, I'm serious. It's fine. I know
and that's how I met your mother.
Yeah, right. No. But seriously, like, it's the things that you have to go through. But here's the thing. Like, what? Okay, you kind of fall into the what ifs. Would you be as far? Would I be making a podcast right now?
Probably not.
Probably not, because it was not initially inspired. Well, was it Mets?
Our trials and
I believe it was
tribulations.
Mets that inspired it.
Our trials and tribulations make us who we are.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I wouldn't be here making a podcast if I didn't go through that struggle, where I lost a friendship but I gained a clan. And it's like, yeah, but like, really, I mean, come on. I kind of question. I do question myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not fucking perfect. I still think, like, seriously, like, I still think, like, can I still make it work? Can I still reach out to this guy and still be like, yo, I still want to be your friend. I still want to be friends. I still want to play with you. I still want to hear about you. Motherfucker is having a baby and I didn't even know it until somebody else told me, and it pissed me off.
Could.
That pissed me off, because the dude was at my fucking wedding and he don't even know I'm having a fucking baby. I'm having a third one with my wife now. That is due on Halloween. But I get it.
Got a question.
Go for it.
He said it. He said worth it. Was it worth it, Irma?
Yes.
Then
That's
all
pro-
that matters.
That's all that matters.
And I'm gonna be honest, but that's probably the hardest answer I could have given.
That's honestly all that matters, though. Like, when you think about it, like, you've been through your shit. You got a lot of rapport with that guy,
Right.
and you did what you did. I witnessed it, so I could sit there and say you put in all the legwork and he reaped the benefits of it. So for you to be sitting where you're sitting at right now and be able to broadcast this podcast and speak about it freely the way you are, the reason you are where you are is because you've experienced what you've experienced, and like I said, the trials and tribulations that we go through make us who we are. And when the time comes, you're going to be able to reach out and do what it is that you want to do. If you were comfortable with it right now, you would have already done it. But apparently you still have a little bit of reserve and you're not comfortable with it, so you haven't done it. And that's part of the trials and tribulations. And you know damn well good and right, with the other two that are in this party and myself, the backing is there. When that time comes and it happens, it will happen. But until you're comfortable with it, within the clan, within your own shit, it ain't gonna happen. You gotta be 100% ready for it. And that's what comes down to the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent. Because right now it's indifferent for you between you and him.
Right.
And only you and him can make that right.
Well,
You see what I'm saying?
I feel you. And I'm sorry for going on a rant.
No, you're fine. And
No.
the rain is good. The rain is good, and the reason the rain is good, and I'm sure that the other members in the clan in this podcast can agree, is the rain is good because it shows everybody all aspects of a clan, because like I said before, it's family. And if you think you're not going to have an argument with a family member, you're sadly mistaken, because nobody in their right mind gets along with one another 100% at a time.
That's
There are going to be times where myself and you are going to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the disagreement. It's about how we handle the disagreement that forges the outcome in a positive fashion. Just like you and Loomis. But you know what I'm saying. Okay? But you know what I'm saying. Everything happens for a reason, and if you think a clan is 100% perfect and peachy keen, you're sadly mistaken out there. Destiny community, COD community, whatever community it is in that you're part of, if you think that a clan is going to be 100% peachy keen and all roses,
no clan is going to be perfect. You're going to have issues.
Hey. People are going to have disagreements. It's all in how you handle the disagreements. As long as you respect one another, have a respectful conversation about it, and if you can't come to an agreement, as long as you agree to disagree but work at it, then things can be mended and things can be worked through. And that is what I mean when I say it's all for one, one for all, and it's a family environment. It all comes back to that, because guess what? We're all grown individuals. And if you don't think we're going to have individual opinions upon different things that aren't the same, then you're living in a bubble.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have Zach. Zach, go ahead.
Our buddy Unit.
I want you to take a lead.
He said, "Love you, Grandpa."
Yes, Unit, you're the shit. But Zach, I want you to take point real quick. I gotta take a piss. I'll be right back.
Guys, I am exiting. If you want to get somebody else in, you can. I'm out for the evening. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for me.
That's fine. Thank you for joining us.
No, thanks. Meeting you. Thanks for having me here.
Yes.
And it was good. It was good to hear everybody's insight and everybody's points of view, because you know the only way we're going to learn is from one another. Right. So, thanks for having me, guys, and it was fun. And
absolutely,
I hope to be part of this on not every week, but you know.
You're definitely going to be a backup.
Definitely more backup.
Yep.
You know,
every Friday, brother. That's it.
But no, and it's just fun, and thanks for having me, and have a good night, guys, and I will catch up all with you later.
All right, cool,
take it
brother.
easy, buddy.
Yep. Let's go ahead and bring Unit in while I go use the little boys' room real quick.
All right.
And I'll be right back, but go ahead and bring him in. Hey, yo, Hungry, go ahead and talk about your Gambit rant. I want to hear that.
Okay, nice, man. Well, let me just, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to just spearhead this real quick. If you're all still, listening to this, watching this, whatever have you, if you have it in the background while you're playing, grinding out for whatever you're trying to grind out for, best of luck to you. Thanks for sticking around. It does mean a lot to us having
There
you
he
guys
is.
around and listening as we go along. But now we have our new guest, Unit. How you doing, buddy?
Hola.
How you doing, bud?
Oh, what?
Well, I do you, should I go on a Gambit rant or like I don't know if I
Dude, I'll tell you right now, I don't play a lot of Gambit just because I fucking hate it.
It's
So, I mean, I'm just curious on what's been on your mind about Gambit. There, Hungry.
Oh, all right,
it's garbage.
Well, that's pretty much the short end of it. Well, I mean, there's a few problems that I do have with Gambit, and they're not easy to resolve whatsoever. I mean, it's just so this is coming from someone who played Gambit when it first came out. It first hit the game. Everybody was itching to play it. It was a pain in the ass to actually like get onto the game. When you finally got in, it was amazing. It was a lot of fun it was a good idea between mixing the PvE and PvP combat into like one playlist. It was fun. It was great. Honestly, I thought Gambit was going to be one of those things that was going to almost take over, not completely, like, but you know how there's almost a clear and defined player count for each of the playlists. There's a defined player count for Strikes, Crucible, and Gambit. I honestly thought Gambit would outweigh Crucible and Strikes. Maybe not to the biggest degree, but I'm talking maybe a couple hundred players would play more Gambit than they would Crucible.
Right.
Unfortunately, that's not exactly what happened. What came to be was, as we all know, Queensbreaker came into the mix. The absolute mapping you from anywhere in the map and just decimating your whole team. Now, granted, did it need a nerf? Yes. It needed drastic nerfs to target acquisition, along with... in this game, refresh my memory, because I haven't used that gun in forever. Heavy or special?
Heavy.
Queensbreaker?
Yeah. Was
Heavy.
it heavy?
I'm pretty sure it's heavy.
See, that's the thing that is... For all the D1 veterans that are listening to this, if you are listening to this, we all remember Queensbreaker as being an energy or secondary or whatever you really wanted to call it. I feel like it should have stayed in the energy category. I don't think it should hit as hard as something like Sleeper. That's my biggest thing, and that consequently led to the Sleeper nerfs, and for some reason the continuous nerfs ever since then, which is a little upsetting because that was essentially one of my favorite, at least me personally, my opinion, of course. If you do have another heavy that you do, there we go. If you do have altering opinions between which heavy is your favorite, by all means. It's definitely one of those things where, for me, coming from D1, Sleeper was kind of like that thing that was kind of like, oh, it's back.
It's amazing.
Pretty much. At least that's what I was hoping for, which I was sort of right in the category of damage, but it's not like that anymore. But anyway, I'm getting too nitpicky about it.
Yeah, you're getting real technical with it.
Yeah, let me just say this. The player counts for Gambit are low because the people who play Gambit hardcore already have the weapons and armor that they need, and they have the playstyle, and they play with their clan, or at least a 3-stack.
Right.
I don't know if anyone has ever went into Gambit and played against a 3-stack, but it is the most miserable experience you can ever ask for in Gambit. What I would love to see is what they honestly did with Crucible Competitive, a freelance category where you join with only one person.
Yeah.
Like, it's only you drop in, you have
Just a
that.
bunch of randoms.
Exactly. That's what I feel like if they added that into Gambit, the player count wouldn't swell and get to this extraordinary number, like it'll be the end-all be-all thing to do
Immediately. Well,
Yeah,
immediately, but eventually it would.
Yeah, I do feel like it would increase the player count of Gambit for the simple fact that no one wants to go into Gambit against anything more than a 2-stack.
Yeah.
Even some 2-stacks are absolutely awful to go against, regardless of like your skill level.
Right. Well, I mean, like I feel you on the Gambit, like the concept behind it. Like the concept behind Gambit was a great idea, and like it could have went farther than what I personally don't think it has. And like me too, I jumped in Gambit as soon as it came out, and I did my grinding on it and everything like that. But I was that person going in, with maybe one other person or by myself, and I would just get shit on all day long. And I was like, oh, fuck this, dude. So that's when I started bleeding into the Crucible. Oh, and I was like, you know what? And I was like, you know what? Let's see what I can do with this. Exactly. And I got pretty damn good in Crucible.
No, I know you did.
Well, there's a lot of like situations when it comes to Gambit, and
I'm dredging.
I have dredging. Yes, I do. I grinded the fuck out of that. I think the worst part of it was trying to kill somebody in their super. That was the hard part. There was actually an epic where I had to get a what was it called? It was the Army of One. Yeah, everybody remembers that. Where you go in and you got to kill like four of the teammates, and that was difficult. But I remember that night because a Titan thought that he could beat me with his shield, but I threw a grenade. And
took him out.
Yeah, I took him, and I took two people out, and then I took out the other two with a grenade, which was so weird. I would grant that as luck. But when it came to, I remember the time that I defeated my last guardian I needed that was in a super. He was a hunter golden gun. That was pretty epic for me because that was like my last piece I needed, and fuck, that was great. I was happy as a motherfucker. So, but I finally got dredging. I was happy that at least one title I was happy with it.
Yeah. Nah, man, I've yet to get one title because I've just been grinding my ass off to get freaking Unbroken, dude. I have gone so hard on freaking Crucible trying to get that Unbroken. Like, I've gone to lengths of hitting up freaking our boy Ignite Ryan 89. Got you.
Yep.
And even some guys out of his clan just to give me some help. And it was pretty dope, but at the same time, like, it's that same fucking grind, dude. I gotta get certain accomplishments and everything like that here lately I've gotten one in comp. It was God, what was it? It was a gold tier. I want to say the undefeated, where I went through the whole match without freaking dying.
Mm-hmm.
Like an entire comp match without dying. And that's probably one of the greatest feelings I've ever had in my life.
I don't even think I got that. I need to check.
I definitely got that.
That's pretty dope.
Yep.
That's pretty dope. I would definitely say
complete a match in which you are never defeated by an opponent. I've done that one time.
Definitely, you got to see that. Okay, I gotta say this, like with Zach, he was one of the guys that took upon the whole bow and hand cannon. I swear to God, when Forsaken first started, hush. When Forsaken first came out saying that they were going to put bows in the fucking game, I swear to God, I blew the fuck up. That was the only reason why I bought Forsaken, was because they had bows. That was it. I didn't care about anything else. That just because they had bows. Because I'm simple-minded that way. Because I played Skyrim, bro. I played Skyrim, and I was always the archer all the time. Like that.
All right.
Undefeated. But I would definitely say, I hope one day Bungie can look back and listen to this podcast. Please make it one crit kill on bow. If you get a crit on a bow shot, bro, that should be an automatic kill. No matter what game mode you're in. I'm
Well, I
sorry.
don't know, man. The way we were rolling in comp the other night, bro.
That shit was actually working. I was actually surprised because that shit was working.
Dude, we were shitting on dudes.
I was surprised because every target he was on, I was on at the same time. So it was like he would pop him and I'll pop him again, and it's just done. Fucking deleted. Get the fuck out of here, son. You are not worthy. You talk about what was it? TTK? Yeah. Talk about TTK. Two guys that know how to fucking run a bow. You won't see a faster kill than that if you can get it timed just right. It is fucking epic. 2-tap every time. But I honestly think it should be like it is in momentum control. You get a crit, fucking deleted. That's it. You're done. Just wipe the slate. You're out.
Oh.
I think that should be in every game mode because fucking bows are fucking epic, and you act that if okay. I'm gonna put a rant out when it comes to PvP. What I've noticed.
Hang on. Let's put it on pause for a second because something's eating Unit right now. I want to hear what he's got to say.
All right, go ahead, Unit.
This clan, the amount of times I've been kill stolen because of a damn bow flying from halfway across the map.
My boy, he came into the chat. I didn't even know. Bro, I honestly didn't know you were in here. Because I can't see the feed. I can't see who's in the chat room, so I can't change it. So that's fucking awesome, bro. But yeah, I see your kills all the time. Oh, it's great.
No, but actually, Unit, I've actually got the footage that I'm actually cutting through right now and editing of when me and Arma were going through in comp, dude. And it was literally like I had my sights on this dude. I hit him and then he was dead. And I look over my left and there's freaking Arma shooting at him too. I'm like, okay, this can work.
It can. If you have two guys that know how to run a bow, then they could do it.
Dude, because we shot at the exact same time. It was ridiculous. We literally shot at the exact same time and he was just gone. I'm just like, what? Like, when is this bow a one tap? And I just look over there and there's Arma, and I was like, oh, never mind. It's not.
I thought the point of stay could one tap.
No.
It can one tap, take the shield, and like half the health.
It can take,
but it's not a one tap.
Guardian out of their super and what was 2 taps?
Yeah, 2 tap.
Almost like 2, if not 3. Like, definitely
no. Straight 2 tap for the point. It's straight 2 tap.
On the stag, if you have Orpal weapon. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. But any Guardian and any just about almost, unless if they got their fucking resilience up to like fucking 1,000 or some shit, you know, it's going to take you 2 shots. Especially if you get crit. So it's pretty fucking good. Bows are underrated, my son. They are underrated.
That's kind of like going back to that same match because we were running with Ryan and that one dude, he was a Titan. He had like a 118 freaking resilience. And we're like, oh, this guy's going to be spongy. And no shit, dude, it was ridiculous. And he was kind of harder to kill, but if me and Arma both hit a crit shot, then Ryan would go through and clean up with a shot.
Well, yeah, he would have gotten deleted pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
that's all about the crit shots. You always want to aim for the crit shots when it comes to the bow. It's straight up. I'm a bow fanatic. I'm sorry. I'm straight up.
But for all you bows and snipers out there, if you haven't gotten this little key of information, if you turn your sensitivity down, you actually become a more efficient player. It's crazy. I just learned that.
Well, it does. Okay, I will counter that because I've tried that, and I
works.
find having a lower sensitivity for snipers, it works. But when it comes to bows, for some reason, a higher sensitivity. But that could be me. That could be me. I'm just
That's gotta
saying
be you,
that
bro,
worked
'cause
for
I
me.
can-
It works for me. I
can
have my
agree.
shit at max, and I can hit fucking headshots like no other.
But because you're used to
I don't
it.
get it.
You're
True. That's
100%
what I'm
used to a
saying.
bow. That's all you use as a bow, bro. What I'm
That-
saying
that's
is
true.
that for our fellas and ladies that are looking into, probably jumping on the bow train after this podcast,
Hopefully.
turn your
I would love
sensitivity
to
down.
see more bows in the Crucible. I want to bow v bow somebody, and it's very rare that I see somebody running a bow. And the only people, the most people I see running a bow is actually in my clan. So we need to
but
up those
anyways,
numbers.
But anyways, let's take the steering wheel and hand it off again, because old Hungry's been sitting in the back. I ain't heard him very much.
I'm letting you guys go.
No.
I gotta let
Put
you
your
guys
input
talk,
in.
dude, because
Put your
I
input
swear
in.
to
I wanna
God,
hear it.
I can go for hours, guys.
Let's
You know
go.
this.
Let's go. We'll go for all fucking night if we got to. So fuck it.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no,
okay.
co-host's gonna have to hop off here in a little bit.
No, co-hosts don't have to.
But no, for real though.
I mean, what was I gonna say? So my experience with bows is that they are definitely an efficient killing machine, but you do have to be you do actually have to have skill in it. Now with the whole doing now don't get me wrong, I don't.
That's
use
all
a
I
bow
needed.
as-
Bye.
Yep, that's all I needed. Bye, I'm out.
All right, fair enough.
You heard it here first on the Luke K podcast. That's all you need is skill to run a bow.
You really do. And between the whole like max sensitivity, low sensitivity, I think that definitely depends on the person. For me, I'm more max sensitivity, but that's also because the bow itself does have more target acquisition. Like it will fly towards the head if you're on controller. If you're on mouse and keyboard, you do need more of that accuracy to your shot. So it definitely depends on what console you're playing as, or on what your kind of speed of combat. Because I know with me, I'm more of a hand cannon person. I love hand cannons.
Yep.
Everything from my spare rations to my midnight coupe, to my ace of spades, to my to Austringer. Pretty much any hand cannon I have. My curated.
Austringer's nasty.
But between all of them, I'm more of an aggressive type of player with my hand cannons. So with me, I need more sensitivity, and I usually go with bows with Archer's Tempo or Rapid Hit. And actually, if you participate in the Crimson Day events or Crimson Days events, you did get a bow with 2 of those perks called the Vow. And if you are a lucky recipient of that,
got it.
Take that baby out. You don't even have to upgrade it. Put it in your secondary. Put on a shotgun, or my favorite is, and I did use this during Crimson Days, Last Word and the Vow. And I promise you, if you are an aggressive type of player, you will have an amazing time with it.
Or you can throw the Thor on, or a Thorn on.
Thorn.
Yep.
Thorn's nasty too.
Yeah, I've been rocking that here lately with the my Calamity and Thorn. Oh, you best, like 2 taps. If I get both crit shots, 2 taps done.
Yeah. Nah, man. So my favorite loadout now, I actually started using it again, is obviously the Spiteful Fang, from the Black Armory. And then I pulled my Thorn out of the Vault after I finished my Luna skills. I pulled my Thorn back out. I'm sorry, not my Thorn, my Trust. My Trust back out. Oh my god, dude. I love that gun. Such a good gun. I got a killer roll in that thing too. Oh.
That's a good gun.
That thing taps. I completely forgot that it had 10 shots in it. I was like, what? Because I was reloading at like 6 and it went up to 10 and I was like, what the hell? The hell is this? Because I want to say Lunas has 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lunas has like
Yeah.
8, right?
Yep. I
Hang on,
believe so.
let's take a look.
8, 9.
Let's take a gander.
I can't
No,
remember.
I think it's 9.
No, 10 mag.
10 mag.
It is a 10 mag.
Oh,
I don't know. I guess
shit.
I just randomly reload at 6 or something.
Throw a backup
Anyways.
mag. You're good. You get that
So
extra
they
couple
definitely
rounds.
have one
Yeah.
Lunas
Yeah,
as well.
but-
I have that backup mag just for because you don't need target acquisition because it's a precision frame and it hits hard
Yeah.
enough. And there's really nothing else I mean, if you want, you could be the person to do aerial combat, put an Icarus grip on that, and just go to town.
Yeah, that's actually what I've been doing, man. I've been putting Icarus grips on anything that's precision frame. Like, I'll throw that shit on there. It's so good. What's up, buddy?
Was this purely Destiny?
No, it just,
no, but
we're on
all
a
Destiny
rant.
players.
We're on a rant. we're all Destiny. Do you want to iterate anything?
I was just wondering if any of you played Jedi, the new Jedi game.
Yo, so fun
I'm
fact,
out.
I actually
I'm
just
out.
downloaded
I'm
that.
out. I'm out.
I just downloaded that, dude, and it is sick. I enjoy
It's
it.
so much fun.
I love it. Yo, guess what else I downloaded the other day? And Armanos, be quiet.
Oh my, you motherfucker!
dude,
I swear to God,
dude.
you better live stream from
I
the
will.
very fucking beginning. No, delete your shit right now and then live stream the entire fucking thing. All right, I want to
can't
see
right now. I
you
can't right
play
now.
through
I
that
can't
game.
right
No, fuck you.
All right.
You know you can.
All right.
You know you can.
No, I will.
Fuck the NOS.
Eventually.
You're okay. It's okay. You'll regain all that shit back. All right, it's cool.
No. All right, but
Okay.
anyways, boys, I finally found a copy of 2005 Need for Speed Most Wanted with the M3 BMW.
Oh,
That one. The black edition, dude.
And then Zach's got to be like, I got that same BMW sitting in my driveway. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yep, the same exact one.
Oh my god.
2005?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
PS3?
well, mine's a 2004. Mine's 2004 M3 330.
Close
and that's
enough.
that car. That's
Close
that car.
enough. Close enough.
But if you notice, BMW, that they didn't make any real changes to their freaking body styles and stuff until like 2010. But yeah, man,
That's true.
It is dope. It is dope.
I fucking love that
I
game,
missed
dude.
that game. I missed that game so much, dude. Like, as soon as I got it downloaded and I started playing it, like, just the intro music, I was like, oh yes.
my god. I hope that PlayStation, Sony,
Remaster that shit.
remaster that shit onto PlayStation 4 so that we can play
look.
this shit. I want it.
Look, dude. Look, dude. They're remastering Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2.
What? Are you
They
fucking
are
kidding me?
No.
Yeah, they really are, man.
They really
No,
are.
no. I played Tony Hawk's Underground.
No.
I want
this is Pro Skater 1 and 2.
that was on a PSP.
Yeah.
But I did play. I got to create my own skate park. That was fun as fuck. Where
But
you-
yeah, I mean, Underground lets you do that. But Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, bro. Remastered.
all the
Remastered. Skate
the
3
kick
sucks ass. Get
flips.
out of here.
kick
out.
flicks, the fucking
Get out of here.
grinds. Oh man, dude.
Yep.
Oh my
Remaster.
god, my thumbs are
And guess
hurting
what?
already.
And guess what? If you buy the collector's edition, it comes with a birdhouse skateboard deck.
What?
Yeah, it comes with a skateboard.
What?
I shit you not.
Wait, what does?
If you buy the collector's edition of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 Remastered, it comes with a birdhouse Tony Hawk signed skateboard deck.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
And where do I get this?
It's not available to pre-order yet, but I've been watching GameStop and Walmart and all that shit, and it's supposed to be coming out sometime in, I want to say, July or August for pre-order.
That's fucking awesome.
So you have to
Bro,
pre-order
I
it.
might-
So you have to pre-order it, the collector's edition, to get the deck.
Oh, that is fucked up. You know what?
No, I'm pre-ordering it because you get early access.
What's how much is the pre-order? Like $60?
$100.
Oh my
collectors?
god.
Yes, for collectors.
Bro,
Dude,
do you?
Dude, you're paying for you're paying for the skateboard. That's all you're paying for.
Oh god, yeah.
You're paying $100
Because
for a skateboard that's digital.
Dude, Birdhouse skateboard. No, it's a real skateboard. A real skateboard.
No.
Like, all you gotta do is buy trucks
What?
and wheels.
You get
yes,
the
it's
real
a
fucking
real,
skateboard
yes, it's a
signed by
real
Tony Hawk?
Yes.
I'm fucking buying that motherfucker. Holy
For
shit.
$100, dude.
For $100
Dude,
bucks? And I
dude, you're
get
buying-
in the mail the fucking...
Dude, you're buying 2 games and a skateboard deck for the price of a deck.
No. Like the real,
down.
like,
Yes, you can
life-size
hold it.
school
Yes,
skateboard.
yes, you
I
can ride it.
Ride that motherfucker. It's not my
Yes.
fingers. It's not the tech decks or anything.
No, this is a skateboard.
I'm
the only thing you got to do
fucking
is buy the
mind
trucks,
blown, dude. Like
buy
I
the
am
wheels, buy the
flipping the
bearings
fuck out
and the
right now,
bushings, and put it together, and you can ride it.
bro. That's fucking awesome. I would definitely spend $100 on that shit. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
that's what, dude.
I
I
will
told my
save
wife I'm
it.
doing that.
I will save it hanging on my fucking wall, dude. And my kids will be fucking rich in like 20 years.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Just
You're
buy
telling
off
me.
that fucking skateboard that's signed by Tony Hawk if it's legit.
It is.
I highly
Oh my
doubt
God.
that.
It is.
I highly doubt that Tony Hawk is signing that many fucking skateboards. Just saying.
Hang on a second.
Home dogs
show
don't
you.
make a living.
Where the bloody hell do I go?
But
I'll buy that shit right now.
Dude,
Got money
dude,
in the bank right now. I'll buy that shit right now.
I'm sending you the
If it
screenshot.
is a legit.
Send in the
Yo,
Discord,
the
I'll
release
see it.
date. Yo, the release date is September 4th. That's the day the game comes out.
Of 2021?
Of
Or
2020. This year.
2020? Ooh. Interesting.
It's right here.
Okay, so
It is in the. Yes, sir.
just an FYI on Dathomir.
Mm-hmm.
If you have double jump,
Mm-hmm.
I'd strongly recommend not using it.
Okay.
I broke the game.
You broke the game.
I loaded into a cutscene
Yeah.
further ahead than the cutscene started,
Yeah.
so I can't progress and I soft locked myself.
Yo, Unit, do you have the downloaded version of that?
Yeah.
Can you game share with me on PlayStation so I can get on PlayStation 2?
Yeah.
Sweet. Thanks,
Wait,
bro.
game share, what do you mean?
That's how we do it
like,
up in this
like
bitch.
you let me sign into your account on my PlayStation, set it as a primary, and let me play that game
Oh,
on,
sorry,
on
no,
my
I'm already
PlayStation.
doing that with Unabomber.
God damn it.
Damn it.
God damn it. Oh, I guess
Maybe
I gotta go
next
pay that money,
time.
too. Yeah, maybe next time.
dreams are crushed just like.
Yep, that's a swift kick in the
All
nuts,
right.
dude.
Alright, I think we should take this time because Fat Unit over here, because he is the shit, and he was in our chat blowing this chat up. I think he should have a little bit of time to speak.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
no, I just like to listen in. I just
No,
like
no,
to be a
no,
part.
no, 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 no. We want you to be a part of this, brother. So,
All right. So, anyways, my question is, for Unit,
Go ahead.
is the experience so far. And I know everybody's been busy, especially some of us working coronavirus and all that shit. Like all of us can't be on all the time, right?
Yeah.
But so far, like the environment of like what we try to offer, is it a more pleasant experience what you've experienced prior to?
Oh god, no, this clan is trash. I hate it.
I fucking knew it.
Get out of here,
This
you traitor.
motherfucker is a
think
fucking
this
bug.
is the best
He's a
one.
rat.
Squeak, squeak, motherfucker.
Wait, what?
This is by far the best clan I've ever been in.
Thank you for that. It's taken a lot to get to where we are.
Well, we got a long way to go, to be honest. But
Yeah, but we ain't stopping. I'm just
no,
saying.
we ain't stopping. That's for sure. But the idea behind it is that we need to keep our values.
Yeah.
You know, where we understand that you scratch my back, I scratch yours. But at the
I
same
was
time,
expecting something else, but okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know that kind of went very off, right? But anyways, actually, Unit, I want to hear about some of your experiences prior to this clan.
Good, bad, and ugly.
Good, bad, and
Prior to
ugly.
this
No
plan,
matter
I
what.
never really, I was more of a solo player. I disliked, I still strongly dislike most people.
Oh, I feel that. homie.
And
But okay.
I obviously clearly need therapy. So I go to that and my therapist is like, hey, you need to make friends. And I'm like,
Damn.
no, I hate that. Fuck that.
Hit me
She's
hard,
like,
dog.
what
you
about
fucking bitch.
what about online friends? And I was like, oh, I can do that. So I essentially just said, okay, I'll try that. And Mark Unabomber
Yeah.
is my best friend in real life. And he was playing, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I joined Iron Banner with you guys, and after that, I was like allowed in the clan, and I was told it was like super exclusive, and that I'll never get in. I have to go through like 4 interviews, and Mark kind of hyped this shit
Oh
up.
my god.
God damn it, Mark.
Wow.
And
Wait, this
I
was
was really
not
happy
my
when
clan. That's for damn sure.
No.
I got a story to tell you guys.
Hang on.
Some of you may know, but I want to tell the story. Go ahead, Unit. Go ahead.
what?
Good. No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, my only other clan I was in was with people from Destiny 1, who I've known for 5 years now. And I used to play with him and his brother-in-law. So this was all like actual family. And I knew, like, I've talked to the kids, I've played with the kids, all that. And then suddenly the family split apart. Fucking hating each other.
Damn.
I never got the whole story, but apparently somebody took something from another family. And it just exploded. The dude got a divorce, his mom got sick, it all just collapsed.
Damn. That's crazy.
And so I've never really been into the clan thing since then. I just solo it. But hey, now I'm here, and I like these people. So, I haven't found a person that pisses me off yet.
Oh, well, you just ain't been around long enough. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It'll come.
it'll definitely
I
come.
mean, professors piss me off once or twice.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
That's what I'm waiting
yo.
for.
No name calling now. All right, let's keep
Nah,
it friendly.
but I love me some good old Zabe, but damn, sometimes he can
Those
get
are
under
the-
my skin, but that's all right.
Professor.
Hungry.
Okay, I'm gonna say this about Professor. All right, and
He
I'm
is
sorry
very
if you're
passionate.
listening. He's very passionate about the game, to the point of like, oh my god. But at the same time, he's been
He's very well informed.
Exactly. Yes, he's been very well informed, and he. That's the reason why I kept him around. That he's been a
good old
great
Zabe around.
he's been a great asset, but I've had to get on to him, and he knows this. I've had to get on to him because we go into a Crucible match and he blamed everybody on everything. Like, seriously, like, you cannot be my admin and acting like this. Okay, if I was if I was acting like this, I would have people leaving today as a clan leader. Like, seriously, like, you cannot but like, oh, well, you were doing this, you were doing that. Bro, it's a fucking game. Chill out. Like, we're here to have fun. We're not here to be criticized every fucking action we do. Like, I've had to get on to him before. But that was before he had a job. And now he has a job. He has calmed down. And now he's got a baby. He's calmed down even more. So he
Whoa,
is
his baby
exactly
was
where I
born?
want him.
What, was baby was born?
I don't know if his baby is born yet. Maybe? Is his
Next
baby
week,
born?
I think.
Maybe next week?
week?
I know it's soon. I know it's soon. I know
pretty
it's
sure
soon.
next
I really
week.
want to see
I
pictures
talked to
of
him the other day.
Yeah, I know it's soon, but he's calmed down since from when he didn't have a job to he started working all those hours. He's chilled out since. So
Yeah, he's been fucking exhausted.
exactly, that's where I want him. But he's a great guy. Professor, he's done so much, and
Oh,
he's a
yeah.
great guy. He's definitely a great guy.
I love me some Zave, man.
Yeah,
Deserves a butt
ran
touch.
my first Scourge with Hungry Professor Arma.
Me.
Never ran Scourge before. Yeah. Zach. Oh, I fucking hate. Oh, I hate that raid now.
yeah.
Why?
Well, you
I
wouldn't
don't-
hate
I
that
don't think-
raid if let me bring LT back in this motherfucker, and he would tell you about Scourge. Because we had a raid where LT was in there, and a certain somebody happened to blur out, "You fucked us."
Oh no.
Yeah, because we wiped, and he blamed it all on him.
Oh no.
Luckily, somebody else. I want to say names so fucking bad right now. I'm gonna hold my tongue. A certain somebody
That's
else.
not professional.
I know, but a certain somebody else was like, "Yo, you can't be saying that." And these two people were very close together, but this one guy was like, "Yo, you fucked us," and I'm like, I could say something right now. But you know what? I'm gonna let it go because I know what's coming. So
I know it's coming.
yeah,
Proverbial shitstorm.
it wasn't long after the purge. Like after that, the purge happened. So, and we seen the signs. But anyways, yeah, there's people out there like that, and I don't condone that. In my clan, if you act like that, where you're thinking like, like LT was saying, or Pink Floyd, should I say?
Yeah.
I know him as LT, but you act like a fucking elitist. You have no room in this fucking clan. Stay the fuck out.
I think that's the majority rule for like most clans, though. Like,
I think so
if-
too,
if-
but you'd be surprised
How many
because
people actually have them?
I mean,
well,
right now, if
here's
you're
a funny story. I have no name, so that it don't fucking matter. But I hope that this person listens in on this podcast, be like, "Oh, I'm enjoying this," and then all of a sudden he recognizes the fucking voice. When I was in the old clan, I was recruiting 2 other people. And they were telling me that they were trying to be recruited into this other clan that was extremely elitist. It was wow, their bio, holy fucking shit. I was like, wow, what you want to give an arm and a leg and their fucking firstborn too? Like, holy shit. So these guys, they were like, I was talking with them. I was like, yo, give me this guy's information. I'm going to hit him up. So I hit him up and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to join the clan and, I play the part, And this guy sends me an invite to the chat. And I'm like, oh, the fucking heart was pounding, dude. I swear to God. And I was like, yo, I'm about to roast this motherfucker. So I go in the chat. And I start asking simple fucking questions that I get asked all the fucking time as a recruiter. People ask me the same fucking questions. Like, how many people are in your clan? Or, how serious is your clan, or where are you trying to get to? You know, simple shit that you got all of you in this chat room right now have asked me. And I asked this guy, and he was like, well, you asking all these questions. And I'm like, what's wrong with being transparent? And he was like, well, you're using big words. And I'm just...
You're using
Are you fucking serious right now? I'm asking you simple fucking questions. Like, this is the leader of the clan. So he's just like, yo, you're asking all these questions. Like I was offending him. Because I was asking a bunch of questions. I was like, these are the same questions I get fucking asked all the fucking time. What the fuck is your problem?
You blew your cover.
I didn't. I tried to. I think what blew my cover was my tone of my voice, because I didn't act like you know, how should I say this?
You were someone that was looking for
competent.
I sounded more confident.
Competent. Like you knew what the fuck you were talking about.
Yes, exactly. I sounded competent, and I was like, I didn't sound like his usual people that would come in the chat and like not knowing what to ask, you know. But they asked me the same questions, and I asked him, and he's just like, you're asking too many questions. I feel suspicious about you. I'm like, what the fuck? Suspicious?
What the fuck's
really?
suspicious?
versus the CIA.
And it wasn't long after he
KGB.
he actually kicks me from the chat. And he's like, well, I'm going to tell you this. And then, boom, I'm out of the chat. I'm like, oh my God, my feelings are hurt. Oh my God, I cannot join your clan. So, anyways, I get back with the boys that I was recruiting. Like, I tell them the whole fucking story. And then this guy does the most douchiest thing. I don't give a fuck. I will fight you on this. I will fist fight you over this. But he does the most douchiest thing that any human being could do on this fucking planet Earth, is does the fucking Xbox messaging shit that they fucking do, where they send you a bunch of 15-second voice messages over the PlayStation. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're doing that shit? You must be from fucking Xbox, you little piece of shit, that you want to talk shit all the time. You can't do it while I'm actually in the fucking chat room. You can't say this shit while I'm there, but you can say it when I'm out of it. Yo, that was bullshit. And I recruited them like it was a fucking snap on the fucking spot. It's like, bros, you got it.
you do not want to be in that shit.
This motherfucker bullied the shit out of them, talking shit on them and everything. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is how you treat people? Like, I mean, you should treat people, even online, you should treat people as if they were in real life. That's how I see it.
Dude.
Why do you think
fairness, and dignity.
Exactly. And some people have a hard time. And it's like, here's the funniest part. Here's the funniest part about the whole situation. Okay, I would understand if you're a clan recruiter leader that's got like 100 people in your clan on PlayStation, and you got on Xbox and PC. You got like 300 people in your clan, or 1,000 people. Okay, I can kind of see you're probably running a fucking business here. But when I look up your shit and you got less than 10 people in your fucking clan, then I know you're full of fucking shit, and you just want to be a fucking dumbass that wants to pick on people. That acts like, oh, well, I ain't got time for you. It's like, this is fucking bullshit, dude. That there's people out there like that tries to recruit people, and they act like
just
that.
Just to be a dickhead.
And any recruiter out there, I don't care. Stop acting like that. Show some fucking dignity. I mean, seriously. Show some humanity. That's all I gotta say.
Be humble.
Be humble. Respectful. That's all you gotta do. Exactly. So, Unit?
So,
So,
Thank you for joining, bro.
Yes. It's been epic. It's been epic. You've been hitting it up in the chat. We've been wanting you to get in here. LT left, and we're just like, yo, we got an open spot. Get your ass in here. So, what's another subject we could talk about? Hungry.
yes, I am hungry, and I am hungry. Seriously, I'm hungry. What's up?
Well, you got a little bit longer to go, so you're just gonna have to
Fine with
suffer
that.
through it. You're gonna have to suffer through it.
I'm wide awake, and I'm ready to fast, baby.
Fucking
Let's get
suffer.
it. Ooh.
So, give us a topic.
A topic.
Well, we're gonna do one more topic for the night.
Topic, huh?
Yeah, one more topic, and we'll rant on it, and then we'll call it a night.
Let's see.
Let's see what we're sitting at right now. An hour and 50 minutes.
Hour and 15 minutes. That's pretty good. I thought it was longer than that, to be honest.
An hour and 50 minutes.
Oh, I thought you said 15. Oh, shit.
50.
Okay. Oh, we're almost 2 hours.
Yeah,
Son, this is the
that's-
longest
that's why I
podcast
sent
so
you-
far, boy.
That's why I sent you that text, bro.
You sent me a text? I didn't see it.
Yeah, check your phone.
Homeboy gotta pay attention to his phone some more.
Well, I have my phone on here with the YouTube thing and all that. Oh, God. So,
I tried to text Arma, hey, the mic's not working. He's just like going on and on.
okay.
That was also a massive setback with the whole mic situation.
You know what?
Yeah.
To think about it, let's go ahead and wrap it up. It's been great. It's been a very good podcast.
Oh yeah. It's been interesting.
Expect this every Friday night. We are going to do this every Friday night. Trust me. This is going to be an epic thing. Hopefully, maybe one day. But we're going to do this. So every Friday night, we're going to have our open mic podcast. We're going to try to get some other people. If not, we'll bring in the same people that actually want to join it. We talk about other subjects. So
VIP, hopefully one day.
yeah.
I mean, I definitely have a lot of stuff to rant about, so I'm down for if you guys.
I know you. I know. You know what? I might keep you on the back burner, hungry. I'd be like, yo, I ain't got nobody else. You need to get your ass in here. So.
I mean, literally, like I did say in the close to the beginning of this, Destiny, honestly, and this is what everyone's coming for. This is what brings us together.
Mhm.
This game is fun on a lot of levels. It's just that it's also a gigantic pain in the ass. And all the love, if Bungie, for random sake, finds this and listens to it, like I'll be the first to admit, guys, gals, whatever, I love your game, but I also love complaining about it. So
That's for sure.
The grind is just too much.
Yep.
So for real, like keep pumping out this stuff. Because
Yes.
I got a lot of love and a lot
And that just gives us more content to bitch about.
And more shit to complain about on a regular basis.
And love about too at the same time. So don't forget
That's right.
that. We still love Destiny. We're
absolutely.
the biggest Destiny fans you'll ever meet. So
Or just people who just have too much time on their hands.
Exactly.
A combination of both.
like hungry. Like hungry. That doesn't have a
But-
full-time job.
No, because
Hey,
All he does is work out and play Destiny. That's it.
I mean normally I do stuffs, I do works. But
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
You mow your own lawn, maybe?
yeah.
I mean I'm not gonna lie, I did weed whack today.
There you go. There you
Yeah, but hey, last couple shout outs. Freaking thanks again, Pink Floyd, for coming in.
go. Yes.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Unit, you're awesome.
Yep.
Hitting up the freaking chat and stuff. And then we also
Yes.
had,
You saved our asses, dude. Like, seriously.
Yeah, you did.
Yep. You were the first
I
one.
thought you guys weren't talking. I'm like,
No. We thought everything was all cool until I seen your post. And I was like, Unit just said that he can't hear the guest. And I'm like, fuck, I know what that means. So, but I do appreciate, yes.
I know what that means.
You saved our asses, so
Yeah.
we only wasted what was it, like 5, maybe 10
Yeah, like
minutes?
maybe 5 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, 5 minutes, and then we had to restart it and everything. But that was great. I went ahead and deleted that. Just that's water under the bridge. It's gone.
Yep.
So
It's gone.
But
It's done.
but Unit,
I see
You're the
Marcus
shit.
starting to get on too.
yep.
But yeah. But anyways, yep. Shout out to everybody that that left the comments out here. I've been streaming it as well. Just had it on pause so I can tap up on the chats up here on YouTube. Appreciate that.
Yep. And this is gonna be a regular thing. So if anybody else, hint hint, wink wink, Unbroken Legend clan, somebody would like to join us, that'd be great. Or we're just gonna be revamping same people. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. We're gonna have topics to talk about. Trust me. I got at least 2 people I know we can vamp for it. So it's good.
God, I fucking hate this game.
You know you love this game, so chill.
I'm a masochist. Leave me alone.
But in case y'all haven't, check the Discord. I dropped that pic in there.
Okay, sweet.
Check it out.
We're gonna have the names of our guests, and we're also gonna have the Discord link in the description once this is uploaded, so that you can see and you may join, because we do
Hit
have
us
a
up,
Discord.
chat.
Yep, you can hit us up, and you can add us on PSN, whatever. And if anybody's, we're open to criticism, whatever. It's all good. So, but that's right. I am Armalite, along with my co-host Zach and our guest Hungry and Fat Unit, and so long to LT3, MyFatUnit. I'm sorry, I'll say it. MyFatUnit, and Too Hungry to Be Good, myself and ZacBoyRD, and then I would say LT, but that's not his name, but it's Pink Floyd. So those are those who joined us in the podcast tonight. So
For listening, eat your weed. I blacked
Talk to
out.
me.